Okay, so we talked about object pronouns. Me and us, him and her, it and them and you. Today we are going to use those object pronouns to classify some sentences here on Classroom Practice 42. So if you would turn there, I will help you with this worksheet. We're going to do sentence number 1. Will the funny clowns at the circus ride in a tiny car? Okay, so who will ride? Clowns will ride. There's your subject noun. What will the clowns do? Will ride. So this is a helping verb. Here is your verb. Now, remember how I told you at school when the subject noun is in the middle between a helping verb and a verb, that makes this a question. And look there is the question mark, which makes this an interrogative sentence. Okay, now let's go back to our sentence. Will the funny clowns at the circus ride in a tiny car? So we know that funny, the and funny tell more about the clowns, so this is an adjective, and this is an article adjective. Now, what are we going to do with at the circus? Did you think it's a prepositional phrase? Yes, it is. There's your preposition, your article. Here is your object pronoun. Ride in a tiny car. Here is another prepositional phrase. In is your preposition, article adjective. In a car, object of the preposition. And tiny is going to be an adjective. Okay, now when we do our underlining, the funny clowns at the circus is your subject. Here's where your slash belongs. Ride in a tiny car is your predicate part, and will is part of the predicate. Now, if you think about this a minute, if you put will back over here by ride, you would no longer have a question. You would no longer have an interrogative sentence. Listen, the funny clowns at the circus will ride in a tiny car. So that changes it into a declarative sentence. To make it an interrogative sentence, the subject noun comes between the helping verb and the verb. Okay, back on our line here, we have subject, noun, verb. Did we use verb transitive? No, so that makes this pattern 1. Okay, let's do number 3 now. The sentence says, fly your paper airplanes outside today. Okay, who is supposed to fly? You fly. So we're going to write our subject pronoun up here. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to fly. So we're going to make that verb. Now, does it say what we are to fly? Yes, we are to fly airplanes. So airplanes is our direct object, which means we come back here and we change verb into verb transitive. What kind of airplanes will we fly? Paper airplanes. Here is adjective. And what about your? This word shows ownership, so it is PPA. Let's review PPA. The first P means that it's a pronoun. The next P means that it shows possession. And the A means that it is an adjective. Just a quick little review here on PPA. Back to your sentence. Fly your paper airplanes outside today. Outside. Outside tells where we are to fly. So it is adding to the meaning of the verb, which makes it an adverb. Today also adds to the meaning of the verb because it's telling when we're going to do it. So now we do adverb. This sentence is telling you to do something. So it is imperative. It is a command. Another name for imperative is command. When we do our underlining, we would underline this whole part because it's your predicate. Here is your subject. On our line, we put subject, noun, and remember that verb transitive we had right there. Then we also had a direct object, and then this is pattern 2. Now we're going to use exercise 2. We're going to use sentence 3, and our noun is, looks to me like we only have one noun. Can you remember the jobs of nouns? Noun jobs are subject noun, direct object, object of the preposition. Do we have any of these in sentence 3? We do. It's a direct object. So list the noun job. List the noun used is airplane. And the noun job is direct object. Is airplane, oh, looks like we have an S on the end. Is airplane singular or plural? It's plural. Is it common or proper? It is common. Your simple subject is you. And your simple predicate is fly.